Welcome back to the channel, everyone, for another solo Helldive, and today we have a brand new warbond is out. And so you know what that means, we're going to be testing some of these weapons. Of course, this video is going to be on the SMG. I really honestly do not like SMGs on this game. I mean, hell, I even made one video saying how it was the worst gun to use against the bugs. However, this one, even though it might just be a copy and paste of the former one, this actually has stagger. So you know what that means. Stagger means you stop the boys in place, which also means when you have stalkers, you actually have a chance. So, with that being said, we are going to put this bad boy to the test. Now, overall, with this warbond, it kind of disappointed me, not going to lie, because I mean, I'm always looking forward to brand new content with Helldivers, especially with brand new guns. However, as of lately, they keep nerfing them through the ground because, I mean, yes, I understand you have to keep guns balanced. However, it's kind of taking some of the fun out. I mean, it's one thing if it's PvP, it's another thing if it's just like, you know, you're killing bugs. But, I mean, I don't want to win every time, but I want to have fun while trying to win. And feeling powerful against all of these bugs, to me, is kind of the game changer. So, like, whenever they really nerfed the Eruptor, that kind of really, you know, started to make people wonder, well, are these developers actually playing this game? Or are they just, you know, along for the ride? I mean, some developers, it was just released that, like, you know, meet them as far as in lobbies, and usually they don't go over 4 or 5 difficulty, and kind of struggling there. So, you know, when it comes to Helldive, they're probably not going to be touching it, and it's really hard to actually see what the limits are to these weapons they're nerfing when they're not really playing to the maximum capacity of enemies and difficulty. But I digress. We're going to get right into this mission though, so I'll get back on the correct tangent. So the reason I chose this mission as far as verifying the oil vein locations is, one, it's not really my favorite mission, and SMGs really are not my favorite guns, so I thought, well, why not put both of them together? I mean, as far as the worst gun on the warbond, that's going to be the, I think it's like the plasma or the purifier. I think, yeah, the purifier plasma shooter. It's like 11101 dash blah blah blah, whatever numbers are beside the name. But that gun is probably, I'd say, my least favorite gun in the game besides the beam. I forgot what gun that is, but it's the one that shoots the solid beam. It's really bad, but I will actually attempt to do a pretty long killing video with that, so definitely stay tuned on it. But right now, since we have, as far as this mission goes, since we have both of these locations pretty much right beside each other, that does put us at an advantage, because I've never actually played a match where these are next to each other. So since the first one was kind of latched up with a bunch of bugs, we're just going to rebound over to this next one and make it our little side piece, if you know what I mean. So we're just going to call it in, because a lot of the bugs are already spawned and going after the other area. So that's really what we're going to try to do on this one, is just really go around, do all these objectives, or just the primary objectives, and just really see how this does on Helldive solo when it comes to large amounts of hordes. Because as you may or may not know, I think it was like as within the last, I guess, 10 or 11 days, they increase the amount of spawns and the length of the breaches when it comes to solo. So that results in more encounters, higher kill games. I know a lot of content creators are jumping on the high kill games, like 1,000 to 1,200 plus, which does make it a lot more easier to achieve when you have a higher amount of spawns. Especially now whenever they fix the fire, and then now they also have this fire impact grenade. So, as you also notice in this mission, we are doing a complete Polar Patriots loadout. So we have the incendiary impact, as well as the pistol and this SMG. The pistol also disappointed me because I expected it to maybe be something kind of like the pistol or the sidearm that was on the, I guess, the fire warbond, because I actually do not have that, and so I kind of thought, well, maybe this will be, you know, 2 birds with 1 stone, and oh, shit. Alright, let's see what we can do with the Stalker before I get on another tangent. Shit, hold up. Alright, I guess that one got too scared. He don't want none of this. So we're just going to keep on going along. But but yes, going back to what I was saying earlier about the pistol, like this one just reminds me of just an M1911, if you've ever played zombies before. Just one of those missions, or just one of those guns, because it's really kind of weak and it takes a lot of ammo just to go into one single bug, especially the what do you call it, the commanders. So like Oh shit, Stalker. Alright, yes. We love the stagger. It's actually very feasible. Because typically Stalkers go straight on through you, like, fast. This one actually stops them in place, so it's kind of a refresh. Alright, so that's good. That's our, what, first Stalker we've come across that we've killed that's been staggered. So that's a plus. So that's going through. Let's just go ahead and see if we can take care of some of these over here, because we're just trying to draw them our way. Because effectively, if you've seen some of my videos before when it comes to solo Helldive on the terminated bugs, I like to really play along with their scent or their, I guess, detection whenever it comes to large amounts of hordes, because depending on the mission, you would kind of need to work smarter and not harder, such as, like, that's what I really like to do. I mean, yes, don't get me wrong, it is fun to go straight into hordes and just fight the whole time, but shit, hold up, let's get rid of the Stalker real quick. There we go. Thank you, Rover. But yes, it is fun to also play it a little bit more, I guess, passively and strategically. So that's one cool thing about this game, is just there's more than one way to build a house when it comes to, I guess, ways to play. And so that's just what we're doing right now, especially when it comes to doing all these missions, not including also the amount of bugs they've increased on spawns. But let's see. And when it comes to the weapons they have on here, right now we're waiting on a supply drop, of all of them that kind of caught me by surprise, it would be the Tenderizer, which I will have a separate video on that one. But the Tenderizer, it's pretty much a copy and paste of the Liberator. I also have a review of this warbond, so I'll put that little card up here on the video. You can click on and watch. But yeah, it's literally a copy and paste. And not only that, but even in the trailer, it was black. Now it's kind of like a khaki color, like Jake from State Farm khakis. But even though that obviously is not really colored correctly, one of the developers did put in the Discord that they were on to fix it. It was just a mistake on their part, which kind of like, what? Of all the basic things to mess up, it's one thing to mess up, I guess, like some of the settings when it comes to, I guess, TTK, time to kill. But when you mess up the whole color, it's like, come on, man, were you guys really ready to release this warbond? Because like last night, the CEO was kind of on the fence about whether or not to release this warbond because of the Sony happenstance actually happened to really blow over in our advantage, in our favor. But I mean, I will say this about having warbonds. Yes, it is great having content for it, but I'd rather have like quality than quantity, and this one just kind of feels like it's just a little bit more of a filler, just a gap filler, just to keep on, you know, the consistent monthly basis of warbonds and guns. But preferably, I'd rather just have one really good warbond. It doesn't have to be every month. It can be like every, like, I don't know, 7-8 weeks if be. Just something that actually brings a little bit more of variety and value to the game, rather than just feeling like another copied and pasted gun just to, you know, say, hey, we've got content going. But hell, for all I know, it could be under their contract with Sony about having to release content, you know, with warbonds. But that's just one thing that I've just been thinking about while I've been testing it, because like I live in the USA Central, and so the game, or not the game, the warbond dropped at 4 a.m. And so I pretty much set my alarm, and since 4 a.m. I've literally just been trying to grind it out, test it out, and really just give some reviews on all of these. That way, you know, saves some people some money if they do want to pay for it, or save their super credits if they do want to, you know, save up their grind for it. But it's just not my favorite one. In my opinion, the best warbond for value is going to have to be the electricity one, which would be the, I think it was the first one, or no, it was the second one that was, second one. The second one that was released, because, I mean, it has the Redeemer, which is my favorite secondary. It absolutely has been clutch for all sorts of encounters. It's my favorite. And don't get me wrong, yeah, the grenade pistol from the Democracy, I guess the explosive one, it's cool, but it's just not really with my playstyle. I'm just more of like, you know, typically aggressive, really trying to get in really tight situations. Like grenade launching pistol, you kind of can't. So that's just my take on it. But right now, let's coming back to where we're at the game. We're about to go and probably finish up this very last part of this when it comes to verifying the vein locations. Because I think we have, shit, never mind, we do have a Bile Titan right there. We need to really bring him out. So let's just come up to this side of the mountain, and that should smooth it all out. Let's see, yeah, that should. But anyhow, I mean, not to really rant, it's just some things I've just been thinking about as far as like how the game is going, and really with the warbond, because warbonds, I think they're great. I think it's a really cool way to add variety to the game, especially making it optional to use your currency or just use it from in-game currency from grinding out missions. But I guess the only drawback about it is just it kind of feels like it's kind of rushed. That's just my opinion, because I mean, like the very first warbond, which was the electricity one, I kind of believe that they had more time to put it together and plan it all out instead of just have one every month or so. Ooh, shit, let's see what we can do with these stalkers. Yes. So this gun is, oh, that one just flew away. So this SMG is actually great for stalkers and really not bad for solo, because I think the one thing that makes this a great thing is because it has stagger. And when you have stalkers in my opinion are probably the most annoying ones out of the game, because they come out of nowhere and they can just toss you around the map and make you ragdoll. So being able to actually be able to control them, at least enough to stop them and kill them, is great. Because some of the other guns, I mean like the sickle for instance, that one takes about like a full whole like, I guess ice, a full battery to kill it. Meanwhile, if you have like, let's say the blitzer, the arc blitzer, whenever you do shoot them, it does stop them in their place and you are able to control them. So the biggest thing about stalkers is just being able to stop them long enough to kill them, and this SMG actually does that. And that's the only really good thing about this SMG, because I do not like the SMGs on this game, and like honestly, see, there's another stalker, or unless that's the same one, because I know we have a nest up here to our left in the back, yeah, behind us. But that is what makes this gun actually feasible to use if you're trying to do a solo Helldive. Now don't get me wrong, yeah, you can use all the other guns if you're in groups and stuff, but obviously solo on Helldive is a much different, I guess, way to play the game, because being solo, you have to rely on yourself, not really just anybody else. So you really have to be mindful of what you're using as well as your surroundings, and being able to react to random patrols or random spawns of bugs that you come across that are just, AFK in their mind as far as coming around rocks and inside little areas. So it's actually a really good, I guess, gun right now in my opinion to run if you're a fan of SMGs. Now in my opinion, I'm more of a fan of the infinite ammo, so I love the energy weapons. Meanwhile, unlike some of the energy weapons that have been released, like the one I usually go to, actually as of lately has been the blitzer. Before the blitzer, it's always just been a sickle, but I know the sickle, they nerfed that through the ground to where you have like only like 2 clips versus like the original 6, so that is kind of a bummer. But I mean, there's a fine line in my opinion between balancing and then just gutting. Balancing is just where you have it to where all the guns are equally good. Nerfing, in my opinion, makes them all equally bad. So there's just a fine line. I believe like they've kind of crossed that line a little bit. I guess, in my opinion, because they haven't really been playing on higher difficulties, but rather just probably be playing with like groups of 4 people on like a much lower difficulty. So I guess that would change the way they see it. But in my opinion, you honestly, in order to nerf it, I would just play it at the very highest of difficulties and try to judge it that way. That way the ones that do play on the harder difficulties aren't really gassed. But let's see if we can just get rid of this Bile Titan. We do have them all right behind us, so we're just going to try to hoard them all around while we pass through and just activate this soil skin. So we have them all to this side. Oh, I do believe we have a meteor shower. I've only been killed by meteor showers probably twice, so they're not really that much of a threat. I mean, they do give you at least a little bit notice, like a couple of seconds beforehand. So like when you see those little spotlights from the sky, those actually give you, I guess, enough time to either try to dive out of the way or really just try to get enough distance so where you can't take as much damage. And why is my quasar cannon not even going off? Like, I don't know if you guys saw that, but I literally activated the trigger before I even turned around. So the timing of it should have gone off, but well, it is what it is. So now that bad boy is dead. Oh my god, that just leaped. Just gonna pick up all of our stuff and just try to finish out, or at least start going through these passes, because if there's anything I want to get done, it is this mission. Like, this SMG is great, it's a really good test, but it's not really just my style. But if there's anything I really do love about it that redeems it in my eyes, it is its ability to stagger. Because the other SMG, not being able to stagger with something with a lot less damage and having to be a lot more or a lot closer to enemies, really makes it a downfall. So that's why, like, in my opinion, this stagger is probably one of the best things, or at least one of the best things about, you know, having this on a weapon in the game. Let's go ahead and just throw these out. That should slow some of those down with another breach. If you've noticed, there have been some long ass breaches. That is one thing that just is kind of like, damn. Because we're used to, like, breaches would last maybe about like 12 seconds. And now they're close enough to like 30 seconds to 45 seconds. So kind of nuts. Let's get rid of this charger. Kaboom. And kind of shocked that did not get rid of them, but okay. Let's let this quasar cannon finish up, and then we will actually finally finish off this charger. Usually it's supposed to be in the face, but I'm not sure really how that missed. But we're just going to keep crumbling with that cookie. Alright, so that should get it. And he's still grinding. He must have had an extra bowl of Fruit Loops or something this morning, because this guy he's not a quitter. That's for damn sure. Not really. Oh my god, just get over the crater. Alright, so we're going to run around to this side. Keep our little train going. And then eventually go back to our pass through. Let's just go ahead and throw some of these kill streaks behind us. See, Eagle. Oh my god, really gotta be careful in these, because you can randomly hit a deep ass hole. Alright, so that did get rid of some of those. Plus. Alright, let's loop back around.
You will never destroy our way of life.
Oh, we just really need to get rid of this damn charger, because this one, I'm surprised he hasn't bled out yet. Woof. Alright, no stems. Definitely need to get a resupply up in here soon, because we're really getting close. Alright, so we did bleed out. Good. Alrighty. So I don't see really any on the radar around us, so running up to here should be kind of clutch, because some of the bugs are still doing their trains on the other side of this. So, smiley face, winky face. Alright, 3 of 8. Just about halfway through it now. Just go ahead and pick up these supplies. And the breach. Yep. Of course we're going to get one right there, but we can control it. We have a napalm and fire, which are really good. Alright, it could have been a little bit closer, but we're throwing that little impact. Yeah, the impact, in my opinion, that was the best thing they've added on this warbond. It's very much needed, because it's just, fire in general is my favorite, because me as a person, I'm a pyromaniac. I love seeing shit burn. I love candles. I love everything associated with it. I just love even burning like boxes whenever we have way too many boxes from like Sam's Club or any other stores. So, seeing this in the game, yes. And then people that still run the infinite grenade glitch, that is actually really fun to do. So I may or may not actually try the infinite grenade as far as like doing fire, because I'm really curious like how much of the map can burn up. So it might be for another video, might not. It's just, I'm just throwing it out there as far as thoughts go. So let's go. Okay, we're running a kill streak up on that. So we're at 12. Still getting some retroactive kills. Good. Let's see. Eagle airstrike, take care of some of the pour over. Then we're gonna run up the side of this hill, probably calling this resupply that just spawned up. Alright, let's see. Where are we gonna throw this one though? Let's see, let's just toss it that way. That should be close enough to where we can essentially pass by it. Actually not, it's on that cliff. And yeah, that's typically where a lot of the breaches go, so... But if we need it, we can always run by it and just pick up some extra stems. And ammo, obviously. Alright, let's go ahead and do the second one. Collecting a sample. We're going to save those 2 there just in case we need them as far as ammo goes and stems. Alright, good stuff. And we have, of course, another breach with a little bit of shriekers, but shriekers aren't really as much of a problem whenever you do have the rover, because the rover, in my opinion, is probably my favorite backpack on the game, as far as like playing casually or just trying to go for like a normal kill game. Because obviously the other ones are great. Like another thing I really love to use is probably the jetpack if you're trying to really like evacuate some of the citizens. I think it's like the 50 one. So that allows you to essentially just keep on looping around behind all the bugs. But definitely, like, this is my favorite loadout as far as stratagems go, and as far as even just like specialist weapon. Because Quasar is great because you have infinite ammo. The rover is great because it has your back, especially when you're trying to bob and weave through giant hordes of bugs when it comes to juking. And then obviously I usually just run like the penetrator, the the arc blitzer and the sickle. Those are pretty much my main two. But I am going to make a video using a randomizer because I actually did manage to find a really good app that actually is able to shuffle through not only the stratagems, not only the armor as well as the armor passives, but also when it comes to the main and secondary. So I really can't wait to try that out as far as the game goes on solo Helldive, because I really love a bunch of variety. And don't get me wrong, super high kill games are great, but to keep it from being, I guess, a little bit repetitive, adding super cool things and different things is what, in my opinion, makes the game not really just more challenging, but a little bit more, I guess, unexpected. You know, it's not the same thing all the time. Because I really love doing challenges, because challenges, you know, missions are great, the same things, but doing something else, like on the ulterior motive wise, is a kind of a fun way to approach it. So let's see. We are going to pull some of them this way. Of course, we have another breach. Coincidence? I think not. Let's go ahead and let that fire do the work, do some barbecue, which barbecue season is coming up, and I actually cannot wait. Let's see, we're at 30. Oh, it's actually still going, 32. And I actually have not seen a hell bomb in quite a few games. I guess it's just the way I've been playing on the maps, because I've really just been going for a little bit of mainly objectives, you know, to grind out the medals. But we might find one later in this game, although I really haven't come across one, and I'm probably just going to retrace my steps when it comes to going towards extraction. So we'll just see. If it comes, it comes. It doesn't, it doesn't. Alright, so those are going down. So now we're just going to go right back around to this side and just successfully finish this off, because I believe we have... we're on... I think we're on number 8? 7 or 8. So that should wrap this up pretty quick. But we do need a resupply, because I really don't like running on one stem. I know we have 2, but just to be safe, I like having at least 2 on me. Let's go ahead and just pick that one up. Alright, now we can stem. So let's just go ahead. Yep, actually it's 9. Sweet. So that's completed. Now let's head over towards extraction. Don't see really many at all over here, so this actually might not be too bad of a journey, in my opinion. Because some of them... oh, we have a patrol to the left. You know, let's just stir the pot. Let's just go put an airstrike over there. I know we do have a shrieker nest to our right, and we do have a stalker nest up ahead as well. So we are in for a little bit of a bumpy road, maybe a few Legos on the way as we go. Let's see, that one's loaded back up. Let's go ahead and throw an airstrike on that side. Alright, capiche? Actually landed on a bug, that's why it's still moving. That's kind of funny to watch. Alright, let's see. Alright, we are getting close to the stalker nest, so we probably definitely should like keep another eye open, because them bad boys come out of literal nowhere. Oh, there's a hell bomb actually. Let's just line up this way so the charger will hit it. Oh shit, it's activated. Okay. What the hell? Okay. Looks like some damn testicles on that charger on my damn screen. Okay. Holy fuck. Alright, that was great. That was actually really great. Okay. Alright. God, that was funny. That's random as fuck. Alright, so let's go ahead and we have what, 2 holes by the Stalker layer. I don't think we'll engage with it right now. Probably just gonna head to extraction. Cause it's a little bit too late in the game to even try to attempt a high kill one with the SMG. So we're just gonna basically go to extraction. Cause this one's really just mainly to test it out and just see how it actually does as far as like doing a full game. Oh my god. Yes. But yeah, this was actually really meant to just test it all out. So it's actually holds up pretty well, in my opinion, when it comes to the pests such as the stalkers. So it is a plus thing, because stalkers essentially, like I've preached in many videos before, are my biggest pet peeve. I absolutely hate those damn things. Not really just the fact of them just sneaking up, it's just how far they can hit you and how fast they catch up while you are still staggered when it comes to getting back up. Because like you get hit once and then you're flown over about 30-40 meters and they jump up and your guy is not even stood up yet and they hit you again. So it's basically an insta kill. Ooh, swap, swap, swap. Oh my god, get back up. Alright, yes. See, just like that. Luckily the stagger on this gun actually scared him away a little bit. Oh my god. Alright, I'm really starting to feel it now. Yes, Mr. Krabs. Alright, so that's getting taken care of. We're going to loop right around to this side though. We are not going to try to run through the rest of the 13 minutes and 50 plus seconds. Like, we just really want to get in and out and just get out of dodge. But we do have a bunch of them behind us, so we do need to watch out. It looks like they actually hit a hell bomb by accident. Let's see, we should have a lot of them already pulled out. So we're going to actually see just how many have been slacking. If anything, I'm guessing probably a couple warriors. We do have one warrior and another armored one. Yeah, a lot of them are still there. So we're going to like probably just draw them back out. Yeah, there's way too many in there to try to type in the formula. Alright, let's see. These stratagems are almost loaded back, so we're about to just cause some drama now. But we might actually... Let me see. How much is left? Yeah, we have about a minute left on our resupply. We have like 1 stem left, so we definitely got to watch out. So while we wait, since a lot of the bugs are by extraction, let's just go on. Yeah, we'll just go over here and take out the stalker nest. Because there shouldn't be any over there. I do see some trailing over to the side though. But we do have some eagle strikes. We're just going to use those eagle strikes and just destroy this nest. Fingers crossed we don't run into any. I mean, because those things attack me not just in the game but in real life personally. So just go ahead. Oh, go back to the shallow end of the pool. Holy cow. Alright. So that should take care of that one. I doubt it'll touch the other hole, so let me check. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh shit, Stalker. Hell yes. Yes, this is actually, I wish this could be run as a secondary, because we don't have any secondary that can actually stagger. So that would be probably the best loadout, in my opinion, in the world. If you just have a primary that staggers, as well as a secondary that staggers. I mean, we can wish it might be for another warbond in the future, but I doubt they'll do that, because it will just essentially be god tier. And they, as much as they've been nerfing, I highly doubt they'll want anything to be god tier. Let's see, do not want to alert those scavengers though. So let's just chill right here. Then we'll resupply up. And then we're gonna go in. We're going in like Lil Wayne in 2007, man. Like, we're gonna go in. Like, I'm going in, we're going in. Yeah, because a lot of them should not be around as far as extraction goes. So, a man can dream. Let's see, I don't see any around. Oh yeah, we do have a bunch of hunters right here. And I despise hunters. So let's just go ahead and throw a napalm. So let's just go ahead and get their attention. Yes, follow the plan. Falling right into the trap. Yes. So satisfying. IQ level 6,969. Alright, let's go down here and call in this extraction. Because we have about 10 minutes left. So, knowing this, as far as this mission goes, we're either going to get like a 3-minute and 30-second extraction or maybe a 3-minute. Oh god. I wish it was like the 90-second ones. God, I love those. But the ones that are long, let's see. Yeah, 3 minutes. So we're about to have the most stressful 3 minutes of the entire match because this is a very tiny area. And not really, you know, much where to go because the borders of this are super tight. Alright, so Bile Titan there. Let's try to keep them all on this side to spawn. Ooh, gotta avoid that spewer. Not spewer, but that spew. Alright, let's get rid of those. Thank you, guard dog. Have to name it Clifford. I think we'll name the guard dog Clifford for now on for the next coming videos. We'll just call it Clifford. Actually sounds good. Clifford the hover dog. Alright, so those guys are coming back. Let's run around. Ooh, get rid of that hunter. Do not want some of those. Let's see, we do have some going up the middle. Yeah, I have a feeling this might turn into a juking masterclass. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to sweat this one out. Alright. Shoot, 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 shoot. Come on, dive. Okay, alright, alright. Let's bob and weave that way. Just go right up. You'll go right up the middle. Alright, with our airstrike behind us, that should get some of them off of our back, at least for now until another breach comes in. Let's see. Alright, not bad. I should have lined it up the other way. I don't know why I lined it up left to right. Alright, let's see. I don't see any on this side. They're not turning around. Let's try to come up. Oh my god, go, 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 go! Almost got stomped on. And he's still going. Okay, so I don't see any on this side. Oh, yes I do. Some of them did stop. Alright, and we're low on stamina. This is bad. This is bad. Yep, I knew it was gonna be bad. Low on stamina equals, yep. Too close. And notice every time you do die, it takes 6 seconds off the clock, so you definitely have to be careful whenever you do manage to die and you're outside of the zone. Alright, so we don't have any of our stuff. This is going to be sketchy. Because all the hunters here with no Clifford. Alright, so. Alright. Now it's time to start sweating. There you go, 14 seconds. Alright, let's run back up through here. Oh my god, please don't be that many. Oh, there's a breach. Fuck it, we're going all the way through. Come on, come on. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Yes. Boom. Alright. That's how you juke those. Masterclass initiated. Oh god, okay. Come on. Oh my god, my leg. My leg! Alright. Okay, bob and weave. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. Shit, right zone. Bob and weave. Come on. Come on. Yes, got around them. Alright, so now let's go ahead and pick up all of our shit. I have a feeling that might not be the last though, because they are all over on the other side. Where is our stuff? Oh yeah, we died right by this bile. Let's just go ahead and pick all of this up. Perfect. Alright, we have what, 30 seconds left? Let's go ahead and just pop, 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 pop. The stagger on this, goddamn. Stagger is just, oof, amazing. Alright, now we can breathe. We do have stems. Alright, so let's see. Oh, shit. Alright. Oh, time for another masterclass. Alright, here we go, boys. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Come on. Bob weave. Bob weave. Yes. Bob weave. Bob weave. Yes. Come on. Ooh. Come on. Stem up. Yes. Alright. Oh my god. Bob weave. Alright. Holy shit. Come on. I know, god, we can do this. Alright. Bob and weave. Yes. Let's go around to this side. Oh yeah, there's no more. Alright, we're good. Ooh. Come Come on. Oh, there's no shot and we're bleeding out. Come on, stem up. Yes. Yes. That, ladies and gentlemen, is your masterclass on juking every damn bug. But honestly, overall, for real, overall, this SMG, I despise SMGs, but this is the exception. The stagger. The stagger is the game changer because not many guns on this whole platform stagger, and so having one that is able to stagger the stalkers and one that is really good close range with the stalkers is actually pretty good. So I'm not a big fan of the warbond, but the incendiary impact is the best gun, or is the best thing on it in this one. This one is second, but it's close, but still second place. So definitely check this out. If you did manage to buy the warbond, this probably would be a go-to for mine if I did use a bunch of close range stuff, but I'm just going to stick with the energy. So definitely, if you like this, try it out. Let me know in the comments below because it's a really solid, SMG as far as with impact, not impact with stagger. So thank you all for watching. I really hope this video is helpful. And I really also hope that you did know at least a little bit when it comes to juking bugs. So yeah, 18 stems. Yes, that's evidence right there. Like I said, thank you all for watching. I look forward to seeing all of you in the next one.